In this video, we'll talk about how you can craft hyper-relevant emails unique to every contact in your list. We'll use a specific example, which is an events organization that uses PitchKraft to send emails to its prospect list. The events organization is promoting its European Women in Tech event and wants to convert as many of the contacts on its list to be attendees at the event. The events organization is called EWIT, and its event is around diversity and inclusion of women in tech. EWIT have already imported a small set of contacts to create a test campaign. This took a few minutes. These contacts are women already working in technical roles in organizations in Europe. EWIT have also already created a couple of email blueprints, one of which is for the European Women in Tech event. Creating the blueprints took about 10 minutes. They have created a campaign by linking the EWIT blueprint with a contact list. This took less than a minute. So to get to this stage has only taken 10 to 15 minutes. We are available anytime to help you at any stage in the process. Just click on the support button bottom left of the screen for human support. Now let's look at how EWIT craft emails which are relevant to each of the prospects in its contact list. First, we choose the relevant campaign in Craft Emails. As you can see, there are no emails created yet for the contacts in that campaign. It's as simple as clicking on the Send button and watching as the emails are created one by one. Every email campaign is different, but this one looks online to find any efforts that the prospect's employer is making towards DEI and the inclusion of women. The idea with this campaign is that if EWIT can find that the employer has a genuine interest in supporting women in tech, then the prospect can approach their employer with that information and is more likely to get approval to attend the event. This is one of the hooks in this email campaign. We'll just create a couple of emails for now. Let's take a look at the emails that have been created. The entire email is different for every prospect, and the system automatically highlights some of the most important areas of interest so that you can see where specific information has been used to personalize the email. The highlighting is automatically removed before the email is sent. Here, we can see that public information has been found to confirm that Akanksha is a software engineer at the company Toast, located in Dublin. Much more importantly, PitchKraft has found that the company Toast regards diversity and inclusion highly and has found specific evidence, such as its Toast Her community plan and a specific commitment by its CEO to a named CEO Action for Diversity and Inclusion project. Now Akanksha will be able to approach her employer, knowing that Toast will be pleased to approve her attendance at the event. Akanksha knows that this email has been specifically researched and written for her. PitchKraft doesn't stop at internet research. It also looks at any emails that have been sent between EWIT and Toast, and also any notes that have been added to the system related to Akanksha. EWIT has turned on the option that notes and emails can be used in the crafting of emails. In this instance, a note has been added already to Akanksha's file that she attended last year's European Women in Technology event. She described it as a wonderful experience, seeing so many like-minded women attending such a powerful event. PitchKraft reminds Akanksha of this by weaving it into the email. Another way in which PitchKraft can weave relevant information into every email is by using the user's company knowledge base, such as case studies, and in this instance, the event agenda, and weave in the most relevant parts of that company knowledge into emails. In the case of EWIT, PitchKraft suggests the best session in the upcoming event based on the job title of the prospect. We can see that Akanksha is a software engineer, and so PitchKraft suggests the most relevant session in the upcoming event for Akanksha. Just import your company knowledge into PitchKraft, write an example in the blueprint, and PitchKraft will populate that section automatically for every email. When users of PitchKraft see how much information has been found to weave into the emails, it might seem too good to be true. That's why PitchKraft shows the sources of all the information it uses. Click on the Insights tab, and you can see that online research, notes, and the prospect's professional summary have all been used to create this email. You can now read through the overview of the employer Toast and all the search results which have been used to craft this email. You can click on the links to verify the information that's being found. There may be other key findings or recent news or hiring signals that are being found in the research, and these are added to Insights. Switching to another email, relevant information has been found for another prospect, Aditi, who works at IBM in Ireland. Specific initiatives at IBM, such as the partnerships with the organization called Girls Who Code, are weaved into the email. Moving to another example, Arohi works for Swisscom as a software engineer in the Netherlands, and we can see that Swisscom has women in tech initiatives called Advanced Women and Digital Days for Girls. We can also see that somebody at EWIT spoke with Arohi a while ago when she attended another of their events in Chicago, and so PitchKraft reminds them of this in the email. See how this compares with the usual cold emails that prospects receive. The email that Arohi gets feels more like an extension of an existing conversation. Rather than hit the delete, or even worse, the unsubscribe button, Arohi is intrigued because of the effort that's gone into this email and how relevant it is to her and her situation, with genuine reasons why she would be interested and her employer would be interested in her attending this event. Let's click on Arohi's contact profile. Here you can see that all the insights have been saved into her profile. Sales teams and SDRs tell us that this is incredibly useful when they are following up with their prospects. They can quickly see the connection between the prospect and the product, service, event, etc. that they are promoting. Company overview is shown, as well as other key findings and events, the whole search results, and any additional insights. These insights aren't just vague bits of information about the employer, but actual things that tie in with why the prospect will be interested in the offer. All the notes and previous emails are also visible in the contact profile. The other emails are all being created in the background. EWIT can now set up scheduled sends for their emails, or they can use the send function within the craft email section. Here, they can set a delay between each email sent, so it more accurately simulates a human-written and sent email. The system will calculate a random delay between the minimum and maximum settings, which are set here, and will send all the emails over time. Because every email is different, mailbox providers like Outlook, Gmail, Apple, etc. will not see PitchKraft emails as a bulk campaign, and the emails will be much more likely to land in the inbox. Sending emails like a human also improves deliverability for the email campaign and increases domain reputation for future campaigns. There is lots of information on our website about how using PitchKraft improves email deliverability in the support area and also in our blogs. Emails can be manually edited individually, regenerated individually, copied, and viewed in different formats. And that's the end of the video on crafting emails. Any questions or advice needed, just click on the chat button on the bottom left for instant support, or call us anytime. We will be more than happy to show you around PitchKraft, help you with ideas, and how to find relevance in your emails to create emails that your prospects actually want to engage with.